Hello, hello. All right, yes, guys, a very good morning, everyone. Very, very good morning, everyone. Welcome to this important session for all, the aspirants of GATE. Guys, a very good morning, everyone. Yeah, for all the GATE 2024 aspirants who are going to appear for the data science and artificial intelligence paper, maybe that is your primary paper, or for many students that is going to be secondary paper. The first slot, okay, 3rd February, forenoon session. Okay, you have the data science and AI paper only, right? The data science and AI paper only. Very, very good morning, everyone. Quickly keep on joining the session. Good morning, Rajesh. Good morning, Hari. Good morning, Naidu. Okay, so let's get started then. Yes, everybody. All right, Naidu. Good morning, Shri. Very, very good morning, everyone. Okay. Yeah, let everybody join. Yes, let me check up. Yes, dear. Good to know that. Good to know that. Probability session changed. Which probability, Hari? Just can you please tell me? Okay, guys, so chalo, let's get started and let me keep you updating that what are the things we are going to discuss. What are the things we are going to discuss? So here it is, guys. Okay, so ISC Bangalore released the sample paper for data science and artificial intelligence because that is a sort of newly introduced paper. That is a sort of newly introduced paper from this year onwards. So they have given a sample paper. Okay, in that sample paper, see, yesterday also I have given a video, if you have seen, the subject-wise weightage analysis according to that sample paper. According to that sample paper. Now, from that sample paper, okay, whatever were the engineering maths question, okay, from linear algebra, probability and statistics, and calculus, you must be knowing that these three, which are chapters of mathematics, but in the data science syllabus they are individual subject. There is a subject called linear algebra, there is a subject called probability and statistics, and there is a subject called calculus. Okay, if you want to have a highlight once again, just in a minute, if you want to have the highlight once again, okay, just in a minute I shall give you that highlight also. Just wait on, because yesterday only I made this video for you. Just let me give you a quick highlight so that you will understand the importance. Okay, so that you will understand the importance. Dekhiye, isko dekhiye, have a look into it, dear. Okay, so probability and statistics itself. Oh, I opened this version. Kya? Chalo, theek hai. Right now I just want to show you. No problem. Have a look into it. Okay, probability and statistics 11 question, linear algebra 7, calculus and optimization 6 questions. Okay, in and all how much? In and all you have 24 questions only from mathematics, and this is what is the benefit you should take in the data science paper. Rest there are the question from PDS, database management, machine learning and AI, but this is what is very important, almost 50%, because these are 55 questions. Okay, number out of 55, we are total 55 because 10 questions are technical aptitude, we know. Okay, so 24 out of 55, it's just almost close to 50% weightage. Okay, it's close to a 50% weightage. Chalo. So you should try to take the benefit of this, and these are the areas, most of the topics you study in the regular mathematics also. Okay, like for other branches, like for computer science, like for mechanical or electronics, you study this. There are few additional areas. So let us cover what is the type and what is the difficulty level of those questions. Okay, so let's get started then. Okay, so I was expecting students you should be excited with this session. A lot of good practice, and even if you're not appearing for data science, but these questions are good for a regular GATE practice. But I don't know, I see a disappointing attendance today. Okay, let's move ahead then in any case. Okay, yes guys, so engineering services results were out some time back, and the BYJU'S exam prep okay, BYJU'S exam prep students have really outshined all in, with 5 ranks under 10, All India rank 1, All India rank 9, and then there are 29 aspirants under 50, 37 under rank 100. Okay, here it is the first question. Now let's start with linear algebra, okay, and move accordingly. Okay, have a look into it. This. Okay, for the matrix H, that is 9 minus 2 minus 2 6, one of the eigenvalue is 5. What is the other eigenvalue? 1. I have even mentioned the question what category it is, whether 1 mark or 2 mark. Okay, very simple question. Linear algebra and calculus were almost on the very easier level only. Okay, easier level only. Probability also moderate level, you can say. Now have a look into it. For the matrix H given to you, one of the eigenvalue is 5. Now we know that sum of eigenvalue, dear, is always equal to trace of the matrix. That's it. So one of the eigenvalue 5. What is the other eigenvalue? The sum of them will be equal to trace. Trace is the sum of diagonal elements, that is 9 plus 6. 15, 15 minus 5. Lambda 2 is equal to 10. Correct answer is B. Simple one. Correct answer is B. So as I'm telling you, even if you're a regular other branch gate aspirant, most of the questions are relevant to you. So for practice, also you can refer to this session. Okay. Linear algebra, calculus, probability, stat is there for all other branches also. Okay, next. 2 eigenvalues of a 3 cross 3 real matrix X are given to you, 1 plus I and 2. What is the determinant of the matrix? 1 mark question once again. Okay, 1 mark question once again. Okay, so 1 plus I and 2. Okay, real matrix, and for a real matrix, okay, the complex eigenvalue will occur in the conjugate pair. Okay, if there is alpha plus I beta, there is alpha minus I beta. Okay, the complex eigenvalue will occur in the conjugate pair. Okay, so 1 plus I and 1 minus I, they will be in pair, complex conjugate pair. Okay, now what is the determinant of the matrix? Determinant of the matrix. Now next property of eigenvalue, determinant of a matrix is always equal to the product of the eigenvalues lambda 1, lambda 2, lambda 3. That is equal to the product of the eigenvalues. And what is going to be the product? Now one of the eigenvalue is 2. Okay, then one of them is 1 plus I. Okay, third one I have calculated as 1 minus I because of the conjugate property. Okay, conjugate pair property. Okay, real matrix. So if there is a complex eigenvalue, it will be in pair. The 2, that is real, that can be alone. Okay, so this is how much now? Okay, a plus b, a minus b, a square plus b square, but a square minus b square, but I square is minus 1. So ye bhi ho jayega total plus 1. Okay, then 1 plus 1, 2, 2 to the answer is 4. 1 mark simple question, NAT type, answer is 4. Clear everybody? The answer is 4. Okay, let's be ready for the next question then. Consider the matrix X whose eigenvalues are 1, minus 1 and 3. What is the trace of x cube minus 3x square? 2 marks question. X cube minus 3x square. Again, trace. As we just learned in the first question, trace is always equal to sum of lambdas. It's not that you have to, form the matrix x cube minus 3x square. In fact, matrix X is not even given. Okay, it's not even given. Okay, but eigenvalues are given. So what is the property? What is the property? Dekho, if the matrix S, if the matrix X has the eigenvalue lambda, the matrix X power n has the eigenvalue lambda power n. Okay, the matrix X plus identity will have the eigenvalue lambda plus 1. Matrix plus unity, lambda plus unity number. Okay, the K into X matrix will have the eigenvalue K into lambda. So whatever basic algebra you apply to the matrix, same is applicable to the eigenvalue also. Okay, so in line with this, I can say that, dear, if X is having the eigenvalue, if X is having the eigenvalues 1, minus 1 and 3, okay, what will be the eigenvalues for x cube minus 3x square? Okay, number 1, 1 by 1. Okay, so for first, corresponding to the first eigenvalue, result will be 1 cube minus 3 into 1 square. This becomes 1 minus 3 minus 2. Corresponding to the second eigenvalue, it will be written as minus 1 cube minus 3 into minus 1 square. So this becomes minus 1. Again minus 3, so this is minus 4, and corresponding to the third, dear, this is 3, so I have 3 cube minus 3 into 3 square. Okay, and that becomes 27 minus 27, this is 0. So what is going to be the trace of the matrix then? As we know, trace is the sum of the eigenvalues, that becomes minus 6. Okay, that becomes the minus 6. 2 mark question, simple one. Simple for 2 mark. Okay ji, next question. Consider a matrix and the matrix cannot have what rank? The matrix cannot have what rank? The matrix cannot have rank 0, 1, 2, 3. इसका rank क्या नहीं हो सकता है? Okay. See, definitely, let's try with the rank 3, and if I want to calculate the determinant of the matrix, na dear, okay, if I calculate determinant, expanding about first row, 2 elements are 0, see the central element aega -1, okay, and then cross multiply AC minus BD, okay, AC minus BD, okay. Now, whether the determinant is 0 or non-zero, you are not given anything about ABCD. You are not given ABCD, so whether the determinant is 0 or non-zero, ये कैसे पता करेंगे? Whether the determinant is 0 or non-zero. So that could be anything, na? That could be anything, okay. Mod A may be 0 or non-zero. ठीक है, कुछ भी हो सकता है. And if the determinant is non-zero, rank will be equal to 3. If AC minus BD not equal to 0, that means if AC not equal to BD. Okay, if AC not equal to BD, that is a possibility, na, because you are not given anything about AC and BD. Okay, so rank can be 3. Question में क्या पूछा है? Which of the following cannot be the rank? Which of the following cannot be the rank? The rank can be 3. इसमें कोई doubt नहीं है. Rank can be 3. Next. Okay, next. What is the next case? Okay, can the rank be 2? Can the rank be 2? Pick up any of this. Okay, let's take this 2 cross 2 minor. Okay, let us take this 2 cross 2 minor. 1 0 2 D. Okay, and when you cross multiply it is D. Okay, again maybe 0 or maybe non-zero, both the possibilities are there. And even if you have a 2 cross 2 minor which is non-zero, okay, even if you have a 2 cross 2 minor which is non-zero, okay, rank can be 2. So rank can be 2 also. If not 3, suppose the determinant is 0, the rank will not be 3. Okay, so then we can check 2. The possibility of 2 is also there. Full possibility of 2 is there. Okay, look into this element here. Okay, for rank equal to 1, we need to check 1 cross 1 minor. Okay, do you have at least one when is the rank equal to R? If there is at least one non-zero minor of order R. Okay, so this is a 1 cross 1 minor. Okay, this is like a 1 cross 1 minor. Every single element is 1 cross 1 minor. It is non-zero. Okay, so rank can be 1. Okay, rank cannot be all. If the rank is 3, we will not check 2 and 1. If the rank is not equal to 3, it could be 2 also. If rank is not equal to 2, it can be 1 also. Only thing is, rank cannot be 0 here. Rank is equal to 0, dear. Correct answer is, by looking into the question, if you have clearly studied the rank, you must be able to say that rank 100% cannot be 0 because, okay, rank equal to 0 only and only for a null matrix where all elements must be 0. Maybe ABCD you can make 0, but these are 1, these are 2, these are 3, these are non-zero elements given to you, na? So only and only for null matrix rank can be 0, and definitely the given matrix is not null. Okay, so the matrix cannot have rank 0. Ye direct answer ho sakta tha, but this is some additional stuff I have explained you. Clear everybody? Okay, any doubt please keep asking me. Okay ji. Let's move to the next question then, if this is clear. Yeah. Now, very basic question. Two non-zero vectors, okay, x and y are perpendicular if their dot product is 0. Dot product or inner product. Okay, x and y are perpendicular. Direct, yeah, there's a factual question. 1 mark answer is A. Okay, if their dot product, or we also call it as inner product in terms of vectors. Two vectors are perpendicular. Dot product में cos theta आता है. Okay, cos 90 is 0, so dot product or inner product is 0. How do you define the inner product? It is given by x transpose y. That must be 0. It is given by x transpose y. That must be 0. See, what is the meaning of this x transpose y? Okay, you must remember these calculations. Okay. Okay. Maybe x is having the elements x1, x2, x3. Okay, maybe y is having the elements y1, y2, y3. Okay, so when I say x transpose y, what does it mean? Okay, x transpose. So column becomes the row and then multiplied by y. Now multiply the row and column. First row with first column. Okay, so corresponding elements x1, y1. Then you have x2, y2. Then you have x3, y3. That is what it is, na? X transpose y will be equal to the 0. Okay. ठीक है. correct. The echelon form we can still try to, manage, Rajesh. I mean, that depends. We can rearrange it. It's not directly in the echelon form. Okay, it's not directly in the echelon form. Okay, but yeah, definitely we cannot arrange here for this question, Rajesh, because the numbers A, B, C, D are unknown. Yeah, that point is correct. Okay, that point is correct. Okay. Yes. So that logic is also correct. Chalte hain. Okay, so x1, y1 plus x2, y2 plus x3, y3. That is your answer. Clear? That is what is known as the dot product. This is what is the inner product and dot product. Please remember this. Okay. And it is like the product of two vectors, dot product of two vectors, corresponding x component, y component, z component multiplied. Okay. Next question. For a matrix H, 3, 1, minus 1, 3, minus 1, minus 1, 3, one of the eigenvectors is minus 1, minus 1 transpose. What is the other eigenvector? Based on eigenvector. Based on eigenvector. What is the fundamental formula for dot product, Raj? A dot B is AB cos theta. Dot product of perpendicular vectors, very basics of vectors, dear. Okay, AB cos theta. Vectors are perpendicular, means angle 90. So cos 90 0. ठीक है जी? चलिए. Now आते हैं. One of the eigenvectors is minus 1, minus 1. So have a look into this. This is a decent property based question. Have a look into it. Okay. Can you identify what type of matrix is this? Can you identify what type of matrix is this? Look into the diagonal elements and elements above and below diagonal. Minus 1, minus 1. They show symmetry. Okay. They clearly show symmetry here. Okay. They clearly show symmetry here. Okay. So this is symmetric, and as well as all elements are real. This is real symmetric. So you have a real symmetric matrix. You have a real symmetric matrix. Okay. Acha. Now, for a 2 cross 2 matrix, what are the eigenvalue? What is the characteristic equation for 2 cross 2 matrix? In general, characteristic equation is modulus of A minus lambda I equal to 0. Correct? Okay, but for 2 cross 2 matrix and for 3 cross 3, I have given you the general formulas earlier also. It is given by lambda square minus trace into lambda plus determinant equal to 0. So solving as per it, I have lambda square minus trace, that is 3 plus 3 plus determinant, that becomes 3 3s are 9, minus 1 into minus 1 is again 1. Okay, and lambda square minus 6 lambda plus 8 equal to 0. Factorizable as lambda minus 2, lambda minus 4. So lambda will be 2 and 4. Okay, lambda will be 2 and 4. Clear? Lambda will be 2 and 4. Yes, you can go with Ax equal to lambda x also, Rajesh. Okay. Chalo. Now dear, the point is lambda is 2 and 4. What is the lambda I have obtained? Both the eigenvalues are distinct. Okay. Lambda 1 not equal to lambda 2. Now, one of the property of real symmetric matrix. Eigenvectors corresponding to distinct eigenvalues of a real symmetric matrix are orthogonal to each other. Okay, so you have a real symmetric matrix. With distinct eigenvalues. Okay, so their corresponding eigenvectors. Okay, so their corresponding eigenvectors will be orthogonal to each other. Okay, that is x1 transpose x2 must be 0. The dot product between both the eigenvectors should be 0. One of the eigenvector is given. What should be the next eigenvector? Okay, so I'll start with checking with this. Okay, when you multiply, okay, यहाँ पे जब हम x transpose y निकालेंगे, यहाँ x1 transpose x2. So how to calculate dot product corresponding first to first component? Minus 1 into 1. Next, minus 1 into minus 1. So this becomes 0. Minus 1 plus 1. This is 0. Correct answer is A. And it's a MCQ question. It is not a MSQ question. Okay. So once the answer matched, okay, you can go. Yes, Akhil, you can go for that as well. Okay. But remember, this is what, if I give you a 3 cross 3 matrix in that case, okay, Ax equal to lambda x coming up to option number D. Luckily, A matched here. I'm telling you for this question, Ax equal to lambda x also works. Okay. Okay. But this is what is, the theme of the question that they have wanted to put. Okay, and you must remember, even in the previous history of GATE, questions based on real symmetric matrix have been there. Okay, real symmetric matrix have been there. ठीक है, चलो जी, done है. Next question. Next question is here for you. Yes, the following statements are made regarding the matrix A M cross N. Okay, the matrix A M cross N. The column space is orthogonal to the row space. No, the column space. Acha, very quickly I'll tell you. See, looking into, if you suggest, you can suggest me later on in the comment box. Okay, because today itself I find the attendance not that promising. Okay, but yeah, in case you are preparing seriously for the data science paper, and if you want later on to study about all these concepts, null space, vector space, row space, what is this, column space, row space, okay, and etc. Okay, I can take a separate session on this later on. Okay, but you suggest me in the comment box later on. आप सोच के बताइएगा if you need, and if there is a quiet demand, then I will plan it for it. Okay, the column space is orthogonal to row space. Column space is orthogonal to, I hope you all know the null space. Null space basically we all study. Null space is the set of all vectors. Okay, null space is the set of all vectors which satisfy Ax equal to 0. Solutions of homogeneous system of equation. Set of all the vectors which converts the matrix A into null matrix. Okay, okay, that will be represented as the null space. Set of all these independent X vectors. Okay. Okay, okay, Rajesh. Okay. Now, the set of all independent X vectors. Okay. What is left null space? Okay. What is left null space then? Okay. That is the null space of, left null space is known as the null space of A transpose actually. It is the null space of A transpose. What is column space? Dekho, suppose you have a matrix A given to you as, let me take any example, 2 minus 1 4 1 0 3. Okay, what is the column space? What is the column space? Column space is a space containing all combinations of the columns. Okay, so I have 3 columns. Okay, let me write it as A 2 1, B minus 1 0 plus C 4 3. I take all the 3 columns and try to make all combinations, linear combinations. Okay, AX1 plus BX2 plus CX3. Okay, yeah, if you want, let me write it in this particular format. Let me call the constants as alpha. So it may be alpha 2 1 plus beta minus 1 0 plus gamma 4 3, or it could be also written as alpha C1 beta C2 gamma C3. Okay, all linear combinations of the columns of the matrix A, of the columns of the matrix A. Okay, that is what is known as the column space. That is what is known as the column space. It is also written in the form of, it can also be written in the form of, see, if you open it up, if you open up, you get 2 alpha minus beta plus 4 gamma. Okay, then, okay, alpha plus 0 into beta, okay, plus 3 gamma, and this is also expressed as 2 minus 1 4. Okay, and then you have, okay, 1 0 3, same matrix will actually come multiplied by alpha beta gamma. Okay, okay, this can be further written as matrix A multiplied by C, where C represents the column space. Okay, so that is how we can represent. So that is what is the intent of, that is what is the meaning of the column space, I can say. Okay, so very briefly I am explaining you, but yeah, I am telling you, if you want, we can have a later session on this entire concept of vector space, column space, null space, row space. Okay, now what is row space? Column space मैंने explain कर दिया. Okay, what is row space? What is row space? As I told you, okay, I'll write down these terms. What is left null space? That is the null space of the transpose of the matrix. Okay, Similarly, remember what is the meaning of row space? Row space is equivalent to, let us understand everything in terms of column only. It is equivalent to the column space of the transpose of the matrix. Transpose of the matrix. ठीक है? चलिए. Now, which of the options here is correct? Okay, we'll not derive it. I'm telling you, we can take a separate session if required. Those who have studied, they must be knowing that column space is always orthogonal to the null space of A transpose, and row space, that is the transpose, the column space of transpose matrix, is orthogonal to the null space. Q and R are the correct statements here. Option number C. Q and R are the correct statements here. That is the option number C. Okay, that is the option number C. Done hai? Next question. Calculus. One fundamental question coming up from calculus is the basic limits. Limit x tending to 2, root x minus root 2 upon x minus 2. Simple one. Limit x tending to 2, root x minus root 2 upon x minus 2. Very simple. See, if you take directly put root 2, it is going to be root 2 minus root 2 upon 2 minus 2, and that is the 0 by 0 form. Very fundamental 1 mark question. Okay, so we are just going to solve it by the LH rule. Okay, L hospital apply kiya. So then you will have limit x tending to root x differentiation 1 by 2 root x divided by x differentiation is 1. So answer is simply 1 upon 2 root x. X can be now put as 2. Answer is 1 by 2 root 2. Very simple. Option number C. It is a direct question on L hospital rule. Correct answer is option number C. Moving ahead to the next question then. The value of the real variable x greater than 0, which maximizes the function x power e power minus x. A basic optimization problem, maxima minima problem. Okay, so calculus optimization problem. Okay, the value of the real variable which maximizes the function x power e power minus x. X power e power minus x. Let's do it. Okay, maxima. So first we'll start. Fx is given as x ki power e power minus x. So dear, what is the derivative? First we need to check the derivative equal to 0 so that we get the stationary points. Okay, the derivative. So dear, if x power e is constant, you differentiate e power minus x and the derivative will be minus e power minus x. Okay, plus x power e ka derivative e x ki power e minus 1. E x ki power e minus 1 and e power minus x will be constant there. Yes, Akhil. Maximum questions are related to eigenvalue, eigenvector. Okay, so I'm telling you, even in the actual paper, okay, questions will be there from eigenvalue, eigenvector, and definitely one question you expect, 1 or 2 questions from this column space, null space concepts, vector space and basis. Okay, usko bhi expect kar sakte hain aap definitely. Have a look into it, okay? So, what is the value of f dash x? Okay, we need to put this at, like, let me simplify it first of all. Okay, so I can take e raised to the power minus x common, and not only e power minus x, x power e also let me take common. Okay, so I am left with minus 1 here. Okay, and then here e x inverse, e x inverse. Okay, now we will go for the stationary points calculation, which may be maxima or minima or saddle point. Abhi hum lete hain f dash x equal to 0. Okay, so if I take f dash x equal to 0, very clearly this is the function fx itself. Okay, this is the function fx itself, whole multiplied by, okay, minus 1 plus e by x. So if you want to put f dash x equal to 0, okay, you'll be putting minus 1 plus e by x equal to 0, na? Okay, you'll be putting very clearly minus 1 plus e by x equal to 0, and there you get x is equal to e. Solving it, you get the x equal to e. X equal to e. Clear, everybody? That is going to be the answer. That is the x equal to e. Okay. Now, whether it is maxima, chalo wo bhi confirm kar lete. Okay. So, what about the second derivative now? As I already told you, the first derivative is now fx into minus 1 plus e by x. Okay. So, what is going to be the second derivative? Just to confirm. Okay. So, first let me keep the fx constant, and then you will have minus 1 ka derivative 0, 1 upon x ka derivative minus 1 by x square. Okay, plus, okay, derivative f dash x. Okay, and minus 1 plus e by x constant. Now put down x equal to e. Okay, at x equal to e, what is the value of the second derivative? Okay, that is going to be f of e into minus e by e square, but this term is going to be 0. This term is going to be 0 because f dash x is also 0, and anyways x equal to e rakha, so this is also 0. At the stationary point, anyways f dash x is also 0. So you're only left with this term. Achha, what is the value of fe? Okay, fx is x ki power e, so that is e ki power e into e power minus x, so e power minus e again, okay, into minus 1 by e. Okay, e power minus e cancelled, that becomes 1. Answer is negative. Okay, second derivative negative at the stationary point, confirming maxima. Confirming the maxima. Okay, so this maximizes the function. Okay, at the value of x that maximizes this function is equal to e. Acha, it's a numerical answer type question, so answer is e. Okay, that is kitna 2 decimal place tak, let me call it as 2.71. Okay, 2.71 is the answer. Okay, this maximizes the function. There is only one stationary point. Okay, and that turns to be local maxima. Whenever there is only one stationary point, and if that is a local maxima, it will always be a global maxima also. Okay, because there is no other stationary point. Okay, there is no other stationary point. Okay, there is only one stationary point. There is only one stationary point. If there is another stationary point, maybe function again become minima. It takes a minima, but there is only one stationary point, so one maxima or minima. But what is that? That is the local maxima. These are local maxima test. Okay, but then because there is only one stationary point, that is the global maxima also. That is the global maxima also. Clear? That is the global maxima also. Sure. Done. Basically a concave type of function. चलते next. Answer लिख दिया था मैंने. Yeah, answer is x equal to. Next question again. Have a look into it. The function fx equal to 1 plus x square can have what? Maxima, minima or saddle point at x equal to minus 0.5, or fx not equal to 0 at x equal to, ये f dash x होगा, sorry. Let me check it out from the actual paper. This should be the f dash x. This should be the f dash x. Let me check from the actual paper. I'm sure it is a typing error. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. That is f dash x. Okay. Chalo, so now dear, first of all, let us start with the calculation of f dash x. Okay, that becomes how much? 1 ka derivative 0, x ka derivative 1, x square ka derivative 2x, and f dash x equal to 0. Okay, so x will be minus 1 by 2 minus 0.5. So that is definitely a stationary point. But whether that is minima, maxima, or neither minima nor maxima, whether it goes to the saddle point. Okay, so check karte hain f double dash. What is f double dash? That is equal to 2. Even if you put the value of the stationary point, it is constant 2, na? Positive, so confirming minima. Confirming minima. It has a minima at x equal to minus 0.5. Correct answer is B. Yes, Akhil, correct. So it is option number B. Sorry, maxima tick kar diya. It's a minima. Second derivative positive. It's a local minima case. Okay, again there is only one stationary point, so that is the global minima also. There is a global minima also. Next question then. Next question then. Look into this interesting one. Ye previous to 1 mark tha simple. Look into this interesting one. The function fx is equal to 1 plus 2x. Yeah, chalo, before I go into this, because ye double derivative wala case hai na. Have a look into it. Have a look into this question. 2 marks. Conceptual questions are also there from maxima, minima. Okay. So a smooth twice differentiable function can have a global minima. True or false? There are two statements. We have to see whether they are true or false. A smooth twice differentiable function. Okay. A smooth twice differentiable function means, okay, function definitely is continuous. That is why we are talking about derivative, and it must be differentiable up to 2 times at least. Okay. Can have a global minima. can have a global minima. True or false? देखिए ना. Look into this. This is okay, a smooth twice differentiable function. Okay, its second derivative exists, that is equal to 2. Okay, you can differentiate it up to 2 times at least. There is no problem in that. Okay, now dear, can it have a local minimum? Can it have a minimum? Okay, can it have a global minimum? As I told you, this minima, okay, there is only one stationary point. So this point is definitely the local minima and also the global minima. अभी मैंने explain किया था ना आपको, right? This is a local minima, also the global minima. Why? Dear, once again, why? And you can note also, this is a parabolic function. Okay, it is going to be something of the convex curve. It is going to be of the form of convex curve. अब देखोगे यहाँ पे there is a point x equal to -0.5 where the function is minima and there is only one stationary point. If there was one more stationary point, maybe function goes and again takes a turn and it can have another minimum value. Okay, but there is no other stationary points. Okay, so no other minima maxima possible. There is only one local minima and hence that is also the global minima also because there is only one stationary point. Okay, so definitely a smooth twice differentiable function can have a minimum, can have a global minimum, 100% can have a global minima. This is true. Now next question is, all smooth twice differentiable function can have a global minima? All smooth twice differentiable function will have a global minima. All smooth twice differentiable function can have a global minima. देखो हमने पहला केस का एग्जांपल लिया from the question number previous to previous question only. Okay, this has a global minima. Okay, now take a next example, dear. Very simple. Let's keep it simple. Suppose it is 1 minus x squared. That is also a twice differentiable smooth function. That is also a twice differentiable smooth function. You know, dear, what is the graph for this? Don't do the calculations. Okay, what is the graph for 1 minus x square? X square is a parabola opening up, minus x square, parabola opening down with amplitude raised 1. This is a parabola opening down, a convex curve, concave one. This is a parabola that is opening to the down. Now tell me. Okay, all smooth twice differentiable function will have a global minima. No, it only has a global maxima. Global minima is unbounded. So we don't call it as global minima. Okay. Global minima means whether it has a finite global minima. Here also, the global minimum value will be infinity. We don't call it as a global minima actually. Right? Okay? Correct. So yeah, first wale mein, that is what Hari, they don't say कि it will have a global minimum only. A smooth twice differentiable function can have a global minimum possibility. Yes, true. Can have na, ऐसा नहीं बोला कि should have a global minima. Correct? The first is true. Now second, all smooth twice differentiable function will have a global minima. False. Got this? Okay, tell me any doubt. Option number C. Option number B. P is true, Q is false. ठीक है जी? Tell me. So guys, even if you are other branch student also, you must know this concept. This is local maxima, local minima, fundamental concept. Okay जी? चलो, done है. So this is finished. Okay, so now next, इस पे आते हैं वापस. Now this is an interesting question again. 2 marks question. Okay, 1 plus 2. This is a typo error. Okay, this is not the function. Function is actually 1 plus 2x plus 3x square. Okay, then 4x cube, etc. up to 2026 x की power 2025. Okay, this is wrongly given, wrongly typed, nothing like wrongly given. Okay. Now, of course, the length, okay, the degree of the polynomial is suggesting that of course calculations will not be done here, will not be possible here because we are going up to x की power 2025. But one thing is clear, it is a polynomial of odd degree. It is a polynomial of odd degree. You are given a polynomial function odd degree up to x की power 2025. Up to x की power 2025. Now let's remember it very simply. I'll tell you simple ways to remember the polynomial rules. Okay, suppose you discuss x square or suppose you discuss x cube. Okay, when you want to discuss x square, na? When you want to discuss x square, we know x square is a parabola opening up. Okay, yeah, you can take minus x square also, and this is the cubic curve. This is what is roughly the cubic curve. Okay, and this is the x square curve. Okay, if you want, you can take minus x square also. That is okay. That is also a polynomial of second degree, even degree. Yeah, something I took 1 minus x square. I mean, it can be opening up or opening down, any of the case you can see. So, whenever there is a polynomial of odd degree, it will not have a global minima, global maxima. It will only have the saddle point at the stationary point. Okay, but whenever you have an even degree polynomial, that can have a global minima or a global maxima depending on the coefficient positive or negative. Okay, now because it is a polynomial of odd degree, okay, so it does not have a, whether it has a global minima, global maxima, continuous to hoga. All polynomial functions are always continuous. Always continuous. So correct answer here will be option number C, dear. It will not have a global minima. It will not have a global minima. If you want, try to sketch it up. Maybe you can take the help of MATLAB or take any basic graphical tool online also and try to, you know, sketch it up to say x cube. Put down this function. You can just use any simple online graphical tool also. Okay, put down the fx up to the x cube. Yeah, maybe up to the x power 5. Put down the same function. Okay, you will be definitely getting a curve something of this kind. You'll be definitely getting a curve of something of this kind. That's what any polynomial function, you have to classify odd degree and even degree. That's what I'm telling you, na Akhil. Try up to x cube. Try up to, from here, try up to x power 7. Okay, you'll always be getting a curve of this kind if you end it at the odd degree, if you end with the odd degree. Okay, simultaneously try up to x power 4 or x power 8, anything, you will be getting a curve which will have, okay, if you take positive coefficients, it will have a global minima, opening up hoga. If you take negative coefficient, it can go down. Okay, ji, that is what it is. You can try it up, try. This is a standard results, okay, for polynomial functions. Odd degree hai, no maxima, no minima. Even degree hai, it can have a minima or maxima based on the coefficient. That also we can't say ki whether maximum minima. Okay, but yeah, for odd degree, it will have neither a global minima nor global maxima. It will have a point of inflection at the stationary point. Okay, neither maxima nor minima at the stationary point. There will be a stationary point, but that will be converted to neither maxima nor minima. Okay, ji, let's move ahead to the next question. Okay. Let's move ahead to the next question. So, you know, pretty conceptual questions are also there regarding maximum minima. Okay, now again maximum minima, optimization, calculus and optimization, the basic optimization problem has been given here. A company is manufacturing a product at the rate of P units per day. The cost per unit is C, 230 plus 0.1 plus 9,000 by P. Okay, the selling prices per unit is rupees 300. Okay, and the cost price per unit is given to you. The production level, minimizing the cost price per unit and the total profit per day. This question has been wrongly drafted by IISc. I'll tell you there are some mistakes in this question. First, let's start solving this, because of course we talk about production level that can minimize the cost per unit, but we should always talk about the production level that will maximize the total profit. उन्हें दोनों को minimize बोल दिया है. And even the function will tell you that you can maximize the total profit per day. Okay, इसको maximize करना है. Okay, so that statement is missing here. Nobody would want to minimize the profit. Okay, nobody would. That is what is the optimization meaning. Now, optimization means anything. Optimum value means either minima, maxima. Okay, so if you want to talk about cost price of the company, they want to reduce it. But if the profit, they want to maximize it. Any company, anybody wants to earn more profit. Okay, chalo. So have a look into these numbers. Okay, have a look into these numbers. So what is the cost price per unit? Okay, that is 230 plus 0.1, okay, plus 9,000 by P. Okay, and what is the selling price per unit? Is rupees 300. That is fixed. Okay, that is fixed. Okay, these are per unit. Okay, these are per units. Now we want to minimize the cost price per unit. सबसे पहले आ जाते हैं cost price. Minimize means start using the derivative rule. dc by dp, it's a function of p. production per day. This was 0.1 p, I guess, right? This was 0.1 p plus 0.1 p. There's a typo error here. Okay, 230 plus 0.1 p plus 9000 by p. Okay, so dc by dp कितना हो गया? Differentiate 0.1 p is 0.1, 1 upon p square derivative minus 1 by p square equal to 0. P square will be, solving up 90,000, the value of p will be 300. Okay, so to minimize the cost per unit, okay, the production level should be at 300. Okay, to maximize now, to maximize the total profit per day. Okay, now what is the total profit per day? Per unit nahi, per day chahiye hame. Okay, so that is going to be how much? Okay, per day I am producing p units and total profit is, profit means selling price minus cost price. Okay, so my selling price is 300. My selling price is 300 per unit, so 300 p per total p units per day minus the cost price, which is 230 plus 0.1 p plus 9000 by p whole multiplied by p. So this is going to be, let's say the total profit is y, and y is going to be now 300 p minus 230 p, then minus 0.1 p square, and then minus 9000. That is minus 9000. Okay, that is minus 9000. Okay, that is minus 9000. Chalo, next है. Okay, so now we'll start with, for maximum minimum, for optimization, we'll start with dy by dp. Acha, this actually becomes, let me complete the expression actually. So this actually become y equal to now 70p minus 0.1 p square minus 9000. Okay, so now I will start with dy by dp. That becomes 70 minus 0.2 p, and I'll put it equal to 0. So p corresponding to maximizing profit per day will be 350. Okay, will be 350. अब यहाँ पे आप check करेंगे dear, what is d2y by dp square? That is going to be, again if you differentiate, minus 0.2 will come, that is negative, confirming maxima. So profit per day has to be maximized. And here if I go back to the left side, what about d2c by dp square? d2c by dp square, when you differentiate 1 upon p square, again minus will come. Okay, so 2 upon p cube, so 2 9000 by p cube. P ka value positive here, so this is going to be positive, confirming minima. Yes. Okay, so to minimize the cost per unit, it has to be 300. To maximize the profit, it has to be 350. So the correct answer, all the options are not given correctly. I have cross-checked it. The answer is 300 and 350. Okay, sure, this is going to be the answer. I have cross-checked it multiple times. Okay, before coming live here. Okay, I think I even got the textbook from which they have got the theme of this question. Okay, Raj, very simple. What is the problem with the question? Okay, there is the cost price of a company which depends on the number of items that it produces per unit. Okay, number of items that it produces per day, p units per day. Okay, cost price is a function of p. Okay, what should be the value of p so that you minimize the cost per unit? Okay, so you have to talk about this y as a function of x. What is the value of x so that the y is minimized? So that the y is minimized, number one. Then what is the production level? Production level means the value of p. At what level you are producing? How many units are producing? P units per day. Okay, so at what units you should produce per day so that the total profit per day is maximized? Okay, here they have missed the word maximized. It should be maximize only. Okay, so I have calculated the total profit as a function of p and then started the maximum problem. Okay, is that clear, Raj, now? Okay, and of course every company wants to reduce the cost per unit and want to maximize the profit per day. Okay, for the entire day. Done, Aji? Okay, if this is done, let's move ahead to the next question then. Here it is. Yeah, before I take the next question, guys, important updates for you that yes, the coming Sunday, that's today, 17th of December. Yes, we are already on to the 17th of December. Okay, ठीक है, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Okay, you can appear in the BYJU'S National Scholarship Test today anytime up to the 9 p.m. And if you appear in the National Scholarship Test, based on your performance, you can get as much as up to 90% scholarship for the GATE preparation program. So you can enroll for GATE 2025. Okay, all 26 full-fledged courses now available in both the languages. Choose the language of your comfort, English or Hindi. Okay, you'll get access to live classes, access to recorded lectures, study material, mock tests, practice quizzes, everything just to get your exam ready. And also guys, if you are preparing for 2024, the GATE 2024 crash course are also available, okay, for the complete quick revision of the GATE syllabus along with the lot of question practice. So that also is an option available. Okay, so to enroll into any of the batch, you can get multiple benefits using the National Scholarship Test. Also guys, for those who are preparing 2025 GATE, the ideal strategy to be a topper. Okay, right now your aim should be, in the direction of a topper's mentality. Okay, so all your favorite Richa ma'am, that is 20th December Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. on the BYJU'S exam prep app is going to take a free live interactive workshop. Okay, to give you the ideal strategy, to talk about that, to discuss with you, okay, what should be a right direction so that you aim to be a topper in the GATE 2025. All this on the BYJU'S exam prep app. Test also available on the BYJU'S exam prep app. Okay, so you can directly go to the description of this YouTube video. There will be a link. Click the link. Again, you can easily download the BYJU'S exam prep app. So Akhil, na GATE, we have the, if by chance they put the wrong question in GATE, you have the option of challenging it once the answer key is released. So don't worry. Okay. So you can challenge it later on, and right now no options matching. So you can, as of now, skip it if you want, because if it goes to MTA, it goes to all. Okay. Or you can choose any closest option. But yeah, definitely this particular data is not matching here. Chalte hain next question ki taraf. Okay, statistics, basic statistics now. Okay, so the mean of the observations of first 50 observations of a process is 12. If the 51st observation is 18, then the mean of the first 51 observation of the process. Very simple question, yaar. Okay, 1 mark hai. If the mean of the observations, okay, of the first 50 observation. For the first 50 observation, dear, what is the sum? Because we know that mean value is always given by, for a random raw data, it is sum divided by total number of observations. So what is the total number of observation is 50. The sum will be n into the mean, and mean is given to you as 12. The sum of the first 50 observations, that is x1 up to x50, that is 600. Now there is a 51st observation that is added to the data, and that is 18. Okay, what is the mean of the 51 observations? And mean is given by the sum. Okay, but this time up to 51st observation, because I want the mean of all 51 observations, and hence divided by 51. Okay, but what is x1 to x50? That is 600 plus 51st observation 18 hai, that is given to you. Divide by 51. Use your virtual calculator. Tell me the answer. Very simple it is. It is 12.12. It is 12.12, option number B. Very simple it is. Statistics, very simple question. ठीक है जी. So be ready with the next question then. Here it is, the Pearson's correlation coefficient. The basic correlation coefficient formula that you anyways know. The correlation coefficient given by the formula covariance of x divided by under root of variance x into variance y. Okay, we also call it as sigma square xy upon sigma x sigma y. Covariance between xy divided by root over variance. Root over variance is standard deviation, sigma x, and then root over variance y is sigma y. Okay, that is what we want to calculate. Even the same formula is applicable to random variables also. Okay, this one is on a discrete data. Okay, this one is on a given random raw data. Okay, but first of all, we need the sigma x and sigma y. So what are the formulas for these correspondingly, dear? Okay, what is going to be the sigma x? First, let us calculate the mean value of x. Okay, what is going to be the mean value of x? Mu x. Mu x. For a raw data, what is the mu x? Again, simple, summation of all the values of x divided by the number of observation. Okay, so just add up. Yeah, let's not write every data, just add up and give me the answer. Minus 0.16 Okay, similarly mean of y, summation of all values of y, summation yi divided by n. N is 5 observations. Okay, what is the value of n here? Total number of observation, which is 5. Okay, so adding the data from the y table, 4.9. Now I want to calculate the sigma x and sigma y, and then we will go for the covariance calculation. Okay. Yeah, let's come here. Okay, तो सबसे पहले क्या करेंगे? This is x given to me. I will add here another column x minus mu x. I will add up another column here y minus u y. Because what are the basic formulas, dear? The basic formulas, okay, sigma square x, variance of x की बात करेंगे पहले. Sigma square x, okay, that is the variance. Okay, the variance is given by the formula summation xi minus mu x ka whole square. Okay, the average of x minus mean whole square. Okay, and average means summation of all values of x minus mean whole square divided by total number of observation. Okay, similarly the sigma y square will be given by the formula summation of yi minus mu y whole square divided by n. Basics, mean variance concept you should know. Okay, चलिए, तो what is x minus mu x, dear? Okay, we know what is the value of mu x. कितना आया था? minus 0.16. Mu y was obtained to be 4.9. तो minus 6 minus plus, तो 5.84, 2.16, 0.36, 7.16 and minus 3.84. It should be यहाँ पे minus 4.9 करेंगे तो 1.5, minus 0.2, 3.1, minus 2.9 and 3.4 minus 4.9. This is minus 1.5. Okay, now all these values to be squared up. Okay, add and give the divide by n. Okay, so I'll just do the calculation, dear, for you. Okay, you also keep doing. Let me write down the results of the calculation. Just 1 second. Square कर दिया है, and then last one is ठीक है, correct. Okay, this is 20.84, 20.98 actually. This one is turning out to be 20.98. So what about sigma x then? Sigma x will be, take the under root of this value, sigma x will be 4.58 approximately. Just check the calculation once. Okay, 4.58. ठीक है. Next, let us come to the sigma y square. Okay, let us come to the sigma y square. All these values square, add and then divide by 5. Okay, divide by 5. Okay. (4.512). This is turning out to be 4.512. So what is going to be the sigma y? Taking the under root of this. Okay, 2.12 is the sigma y. Okay, now next I need the covariance value, dear. Next what I need is the covariance value. यहाँ पे आ जाते हैं. What is the covariance? As I told you the formula, covariance sigma square xy. Okay, okay, that is going to be summation of xi minus mu x multiplied by yi minus mu y. Okay, whole divided by n. Whole divided by n. Okay, so correspondingly for every element, these two are multiplied. Okay, then these two, then these two, then these two. So all multiplications divided by n. So you can also say that variance of x is like covariance of x with itself. Okay, covariance of x with itself. if you write down covariance x comma x, okay, this is covariance between x and y. Okay, this is covariance between x and y. So if you want to write down the covariance of x with itself, okay, that is what is the variance of x. That will become the variance of x only. Clear? Okay. Okay. Okay, so we have the spammers here. So yeah, let's complete this calculation and write down the answer. Okay, multiply all these elements, these two first of all. Take care of the sign also here. Okay, next. Okay, and then dividing by 5, minus 4.616. Minus 4.616. So what is the correlation coefficient then? Okay, as I told you, R will be given by sigma square xy upon sigma x sigma y. Okay, putting down all these values. Minus 0.475. Minus 0.475. Okay, rounded off to first decimal place. Okay, approximately minus 0.5 should be my answer. Minus 0.5, option number A. The very correct answer, minus 0.5, option number A. That's it. Chalo. Let's move ahead to the next question. Okay, a basic probability question. Come on, everybody. A basic probability question. Yeah, Akhil got DS sample paper. You can easily score. Even if you take aptitude into account, you can score easily. From maths and aptitude part only, easily 50 plus. A fair coin is flipped twice, and it is given that at least one tail has been observed. What is the probability of getting two tails? Okay, it is given conditional probability that at least one tail has been observed. What is the probability of getting two tails? Okay, what is the probability of getting two tails given that at least one tail? What is the conditional probability notation? P of A given the event B is P of A intersection B divided by PB. Okay, divided by PB. Okay, now this event is like probability of two tails. Okay, given that at least one tail. Acha, given that at least one tail is observed. At least one tail means it could be TH or HT or TT. At least one tail hona chahiye. It can be two also. That is what is the given event. Now I will apply P of A intersection B, P of TT intersection this TH, HT, TT whole divided by probability of HT, TH, TT. Now, a fair coin is flipped twice. Sample space will have 4 elements. Very simple question. Okay. Acha, first of all, what is this intersection? Okay. TT here and TT here. Common. Intersection means common. The numerator is like only TT. Denominator, okay, you need to calculate probability of TH or HT or TT. Any of these come up. Okay. Now, when you talk about probability of HH or probability of HT or probability of TH, all 4 outcomes are equally likely, na? All of them is 1 by 4. Okay, so for TT it is 1 by 4. For these 3 it will be 3 by 4. All of them will have 1/4, 1/4, 1/4. Isliye final answer is 1 by 3. The final answer is the option B, 1 by 3. Correct, Hari. The final answer is option number B. That is the 1 by 3. Done. Very simple. Now, what does the logic say? Because of uniformity, okay, it is given that at least one tail is observed. It is given. Whatever is given that is confirmed. Okay, nothing can happen outside it. Okay, so whatever can happen only between these three, it is given now, one tail is observed, ho chuka hai wo. Okay, now what is the probability of getting two tails? Okay, so the two tails, this is one event out of three. One event out of three, 1/3 probability. Simple oral answer. One event out of three, 1/3 probability, oral answer. Clear? You can directly say here because anyways all outcomes are uniform, equally likely. Okay? Next question. A very basic question. For two events A and B, when B is a subset of A, which of the following is correct? B belongs to A. Matlab B is subset of A. Which of the following is correct? Okay. P given A is, oh, lot of typing error. Let me check the actual answers here. P of B given A is greater than equal to PB. Okay. Probability of B given A is greater than equal to PB. Next, probability of B given A less than equal to PB. Probability of A given B less than 1. Probability of A given B equal to 0. These are the four options. Okay, these are the four options. A fundamental question. Okay, B is a subset of A. Okay, B is a subset of A. First two options, probability of B given A की बात चल रही है. What is the probability of B given A? It is B intersection A divided by PA. Probability of B intersection A divided by the probability of A. What is the probability of B intersection A? अच्छा, B is a subset of A. Whatever is B belongs to A only. Okay, so देखो, अगर हम A की बात करें, it can have multiple elements, but B will be within it. Can I say like that? B is a subset of A. So A can have multiple elements, but B will be a subset of it. So when you want to take the intersection of them, dear, what is B intersection A? Okay, these elements are not common with B. So only element of A which is common with B is B. B intersection is A. Please tell me if there is any confusion. Okay. So B intersection A is B. So I can call it as PB directly. So we have the result as PB upon PA. Okay. Now whether it is greater than equal to PB or less than equal to PA, less than equal to PB, what it is? Yeah, great to know that, Hari. Good, good, good. Keep shining. Ab dekho, probability of a denominator, it will be 1 or less than 1, na? Maximum 1. Okay. We know that probability of any event will be less than equal to 1, maximum 1, or it may be 0.5 also. Suppose if you put this as 0.5, PB upon 0.5 will be 2 PB. PB upon 0.5 will be 2 PB. So this result is greater than PB definitely, or worst case equal to PB. Okay. So that means I can say that the result that is obtained, PB upon PA, okay, it will be greater than or equal to PB, because denominator is lesser than 1. The overall answer will be greater than 1, or worst case equal to 1. Okay, so it should be greater than PB. Correct answer is A, dear. Okay, B is not correct. Okay, it is a MCQ question only, not MSQ. Okay, but still if you want to check other answers, again P of A given B now will be P of A intersection B upon PB. इसको देख लेते हैं. Again I told you ना, A intersection B is B only. So this is PB upon PB. This is PB upon PB. That is 1. That is 1. Okay, so it is not less than 1, it is not less than 0. Okay, ये भी देख लीजिए आप. Okay, so P of A given B is not less than 1, not equal to 0, it is exactly equal to 1. What is the probability of A given B occurred? Very simple logic also. Given B occurred, so B is within A, B तो हो चुका है, but if B occurred, A also occurred. Okay, so probability of A occurrence is 1, because that is given, it has occurred, something which has happened, you know, वो तो हो चुका है, sure. So 1. So that way also you can say. Anyways, correct answer here is option number A only. Okay, correct answer is option number A. ठीक है जी? Conceptual. Okay, conceptual formula around questions. ये है. A class contains 60% of the students who are incapable. It is a good question, 2 marks. 60% of the students, okay, who are incapable of changing their opinions about anything. there are 40% students, okay, okay, who are changing their minds at random. कभी कर देंगे change, कभी नहीं करेंगे at random, with the probability 0.3 with between subsequent votes on the same issue. Okay, suppose there is a issue, I ask you your opinion. Okay, suppose there is a issue, I ask you your opinion. Okay, and if you are the first category student, okay, for every issue suppose there are two opinions, A and B. Okay, मैंने first student से पूछा, he tells me I vote for A, I have opinion A. I ask him again, he will take A. I ask him again, he will say A. I ask him again, he will say A. These 60% students are fixed. They are incapable of changing their opinion. उन्होंने जो एक बार सोच लिया वो वही रहेगा. Okay, so if I want to talk about total number of students, ना, okay, there will be 60% who are having fixed opinions. Okay, but there are 40%, okay, who are flexible. I mean, they are little bit indecisive also, I can say, and they can keep changing their opinion. Okay, so now suppose their next category student, they voted for A. Okay, now between subsequent votes, if I ask that student to vote again with the probability 0.3, he can say that I want to change my opinion and now I want to vote for B. With the probability 0.7, then he will not change the mind. Okay, they are changing the minds with the probability 0.3, so not changing the mind with 0.7. Okay, so they will be fixed at the same vote 0.7. Okay, and they will be changing their minds with the probability 0.3. That is the situation. Okay, question क्या है? What is the probability of a student randomly chosen? I have a student which is randomly chosen who voted twice in the same way. Who voted twice in the same way. Okay, who voted twice in the same way. Who voted twice in the same way. I asked him to vote twice and he voted twice in the same way. So that means इसको हटाते हैं. यहाँ पे मैंने 4 बार लिख दिया था ना, 2 ही बार लिखते हैं. Okay, so either it is this category, okay, the fixed category student, or either it is this path, ये वाला path. Voted for A, again voted for A. Can I say like that? Okay, that means ये जो flexible वाला case है ना, let me extend this tree. Okay, with the 0.3, okay, they remain to be on the same vote. Sorry, with the 0.3 they change the vote, and with the 0.7 they remain to the same vote. Okay, और जो fixed वाला है, they always have the same vote. Okay, so what I want, okay, I want this and I want this. Okay, so the answer is, okay, maybe I select that fixed category student. Probability of selecting a fixed category student 60%, 0.6. Okay, and he will have the same vote only. Or I select the flexi student. Okay, selecting a flexi student 0.4, but he should have, okay, voted for the same vote twice, and that happens with the probability 0.7. Okay, so ये हो गया 28 and 6, so answer should be 88% or 0.88. Okay, 0.88. Probability, many questions are all about understanding the language. All about understanding the language. Okay जी, done है. Next question. Basically Akhil, correct. Tree method of base. Krishna, actually I done some analysis around it, but you know, I actually forget numbers. I'm not able to recall. I'll tell you, just let me know after some time, maybe in Telegram. Okay, how many total aspirants will, because exact number I'm not able to recall as of now, but it's going to be good one only because many computer science aspirants have filled, and that is the reason of, you know, the total number of aspirants also shining high this time. Given n particles and m boxes, okay, where m is greater than n, we place each particle in one of the boxes uniformly at random. What is the probability that no box receives more than one particle? No box receives more than one particle. Probability बोला है. Okay, probability that no box receives more than one particle. No box receives more than one particle. Okay, first probability, let's target the probability by the basic idea. Favorable by total outcomes. Favorable, you want no box receiving more than one item. Favorable को अलग से discuss करते हैं. Although it's a basic idea, but yeah, let's discuss this so that you understand the language. Okay, favorable. Now what is favorable? Okay, say for example, आप इसको ऐसे देखो, you have m equal to 3 boxes, okay, and n equal to 2 particles are there. Okay, you have 3 boxes, okay, and you have 2 particles, and favorable means no box receives more than 1. What is the meaning of this favorable? Favorable means no box receives more than 1 particle, correct? That means what? Each box can have 0 or 1 particle. More than 1 नहीं होना चाहिए. मतलब box may be empty or it can have maximum 1 particle. Okay, so right now I have 2 particles. Where can I fix the 2 particles? Where can I fix the 2 particles? Suppose, okay, the boxes are A, B, C. So where can be these 2 particles? It can be in AB, or it can be in AC, or it can be in BC. I have only 3 choices. Can I say like that? I can have only 3 choices. Can I say like that? Okay. Okay, I can have 3 choices. Okay. Understand now, in general, okay, you have m boxes. Okay, you have m boxes and n particles. Okay, now थोड़ा generalize करते हैं. General, you have m boxes, n particles. Okay, what you should do now? You just have to choose any n boxes, because जो m है ना, that is greater than n. Okay, so you have to choose out of this m any n boxes out of m. Okay, you have to choose any n boxes so that n particles can come on these n boxes. 1 particle per each box. Remaining will be empty. And this is like choosing n out of m. It is MCN. 3C2. That is what is 3C2. Correct, Raj. That is basically 3C2. So favorable cases are clear. That should be MCN. Okay. Now, what is the total cases? What should be the total? Total का idea कैसे लगाएं? Let us talk about this total. Total means a box, any box can contain 0 or 1 or 2 or all n particles. हो सकता है सारे ही particles एक box में चले जाएं, या they are distributed anyways. They are distributed in any number of ways. Okay. They are distributed in any number of ways. Tell me. देखो, the possibility is now, if I think with respect to particle, okay, ठीक है. Think about the first particle. It can go in any box. How many options it has? How many options can it have? Okay. The first particle can go in any one of the m boxes. Particles के respect में सोचिए, वो कहाँ जा सकता है? Any one of the m boxes. Second one. Now, second one can also go in any of the m boxes. Again, any one of the m boxes. It can even go in the previous box also, because a box can contain more than one item also. ठीक है? So every particle has how many choices? Every particle has same choices. Every particle has m choices. Okay, so what are the total cases? For first particle, m. For second, it is m. For third, it is m. Okay, so it is m multiplied by n times. It is going to be m. It is going to be m की power m. Okay, so what's my answer? My answer is mCn divided by m power n. Okay, and that is going to be factorial m divided by factorial n, factorial m minus n, m की power n, factorial m. Okay guys, I think there is a typo error here or maybe in the actual question, but this is only according to combination. This is according to the NPR. No, it's going to be only selection. No? It's not going to be arrangement of the boxes. Of course, the boxes look like identical. They have not distinguished any boxes. Okay, so it will be B with a slight correction. So let me leave it like this only. I'll check the exact question. Okay, it has to be B only. Otherwise, at least you can mark the option number B. That is very clear. Okay, but divide by n factorial aana chahiye. This is what I proved. The numerator I proved to you. It should be 3C2. If you take 3P2 here, what is the value of 3P2? It is 3 2s are 6. Do you have 6 cases? You can only have 6 cases if you call AB and BA as different. No. My only idea is I have two particles where they are. They are in these two boxes. These two boxes just make one case. AB or BA cannot be distinguished here. Hope you are getting it. Hope you are getting it. Chalo, done hai. Okay, so whatever answer we have written looks like good. Looks like perfect. Any doubts or any additional comments, you can let me know. Next question. X is a random variable with the support -2 से 2 union 99.5 से 100.5 means X is defined in this range. Okay, the PDF of X is such that it is equal to a constant C inside the support and outside 0, like uniform. Okay, the PDF of X is such that, let me write down the PDF then. Let me write down the PDF. F of X is such that it is constant equal to C. It is a constant C inside the support. That means when X is between -2 से 2, or it is again constant C when X is between 99.5 say 100.5 and it is 0 otherwise. Outside this support, it will be 0. What is the expected value of X? Very basic question on the PDF. What is the expected value of X? Okay, what is the expected value of X? इसको देख लेना यहाँ पे. Let me explain you graphically. Between -2 से 2 and somewhere यहाँ पे ले लेंगे 99.5 up to 100.5 also. It is the same constant C. Okay, now because it is a PDF, dear, because it is a PDF, okay, you must know that area under PDF is unity. The basic property that you are going to use is area under PDF equal to 1 or integral fx dx for all values of x in general -infinity to infinity. Integral fx dx equal to 1. यहाँ पे simple curve है तो अगर हम area निकाल लें, because it is rectangle, uniform PDF whenever you get it is also known as a rectangular PDF. Okay, so height into base. Okay, so C into 4 and next is C into this base 99 से 100, that is only 1. Okay, so total area is 5C. Okay, so the total area 5C should be equal to 1. So first of all I have to get the value of C because it's a NET question. I want the numeric value. Unless and until I know what is the value of the PDF, I can't start calculating the expected value. So now we'll come to the mean value, that is the expected value calculation. Okay, now expected value, or also known as mean of the random variable, is given by the formula integral x fx dx in general for all values of x. Okay, but we will split this. Okay, because the random variable PDF is only defined between -2 से 2, between -2 से 2 x into C dx plus 99.5 से 100.5. okay, x into C dx. ठीक है. अच्छा, इंटीग्रल x dx, भाई ये पहला पार्ट तो 0 होगा. ओके, प्लस नेक्स्ट पार्ट इज c आउटसाइड, इंटीग्रल x का इंटीग्रल x स्क्वायर बाई 2, 99.5 से 100.5. You have just do the calculation. Why the first part is 0? Why the first part is 0? Even if you calculate वो 0 आएगा, but this is of the form integral -a to a of odd function. X power 1 is a odd function. That always results in 0. चलिए, so complete this calculation. Value of C is 0.5, that is 1 by 5, 0.2 था. Okay, 100.5 square minus 99.5 square divided by 2. ठीक है. Even if you apply a minus b, a plus b, no need to touch the calculator also. Okay, a minus b, okay, 1 A plus B, 100.5 plus 99.5, 200 divided by 10, तो आंसर is 20. A minus B, A plus B अप्लाई कर दिया. Okay, तो आंसर is the 20. What option? Okay, NAT question है. I'll write down the final answer here. Answer is 2020. Expected value of X. Done है, simple one. Random variable statistics question. Next question then. A very simple question. X is uniformly distributed, okay, from 0 to 1. Okay, we call that X is uniform. Previous one is also uniform, but two different range. But when X is uniform, okay, but X is uniform in a very single given range, okay, then what you should know about uniform PDF? Okay, what you should know about uniform PDF? See, f of X will be equal to, okay, will be equal to, ठीक है, मैं general formula लिख देता हूँ आपके लिए. Because direct questions are very simple and expected here. The fx is given by the length of the interval b minus a, okay, for 0 less than equal, chodo. I'll write it here, some issue happening here. Okay, if x is uniform in the interval, in any given interval a comma b, okay, then the PDF of it is given by one. Acha, I was writing b minus a, I'm sorry, it is 1 upon length, 1 upon b minus a, by the same idea, area equal to 1 upon length, okay, when a less than equal to x less than equal to b, 0 otherwise, that is the PDF, okay, okay, the mean, okay, the mean mu x or expected value of x is simply the midpoint a plus b divided by 2, okay, and then the variance of it, variance of x or sigma square x is given by b minus a whole square by 12. Answers to remember, these are important answers to remember. Okay, so here it is in the range, the variance will be given by, okay, b minus a, 1 minus 0 whole square by 12, your answer is 1 by 12. The variance of uniform distribution. Simple formula based question, 2 marks. Simple formula based question, 2 marks. Actually very simple formula based question, 2 marks. Okay. Next question. Consider the following joint distribution of the random variable x and y. F of xy is x 1 plus 3y square by 4, 0 less than equal to x less than 2, 0 less than equal to y less than equal to 1. Which of the following is the conditional PDF of x comma y? How do you calculate the conditional PDF? Like P of A given B is A intersection B upon PB. We write down the conditional PDF. यहीं पे लिख देता हूँ formula. We write it as conditional PDF. F of x given y is the joint PDF. Okay, is the joint PDF which is given to you. That is f of x comma y as a function of x comma y divided by किसके respect में निकालना है? Given y. So we should have the PDF of y. We should have the PDF of y. Now what are this? Okay dear, this is nothing, your joint PDF. And what is fy? This is known as the marginal PDF of y. What is the formula for marginal PDF? वो सब बताता हूँ मैं आपको. Okay, what is the formula for marginal PDF? What is the formula for marginal PDF of y? What is the formula for marginal PDF of y? It is given by, from the joint PDF, it is given by the formula integral minus infinity to infinity, integral of the joint PDF for all values of x. Integral for all values of x. Similarly, what is the formula for marginal PDF of x given the joint PDF? That is given by, again, integral of the joint PDF for all values of y. For all values of y. हमें यहाँ पे निकालना है. To solve this question, I need the marginal PDF of y. So let's do it. Here I need marginal PDF of y, and as I told you, it is integral minus infinity to infinity joint PDF integration for all values of x. So integral, dekho, integral for all values of x. Put down the joint PDF formula first. X 1 plus 3y square, x 1 plus 3y square divide by 4, integrating with all values of x. So y will be constant. Okay, now what is the range of x? In general I've given, but here the PDF is only existing for 0 to 2. So x will be taken from 0 to 2. Okay, so now I have 1 plus 3y square by 4, that is constant outside. Integral of x will be x square by 2, limit 0 se leke 2. Okay, so this becomes 1 plus 3y square by 4 into 2 square, 4 by 2. Okay, so what is the marginal PDF obtained here is 1 plus 3y square divided by 2. Okay, so now we need conditional PDF f of x given y. Okay, as I told you, it is equal to the joint PDF divided by the marginal PDF. Joint PDF is given to you x 1 plus 3y square divided by kitna? Divided by 4 whole divided by 1 plus 3y square divide by 2. Okay, so your answer 1 plus 3y square cancelled. It should be x by 2. 2 par jayega. Correct. It should be x by 2. The correct answer is going to be the x by 2. Very logical, since we are calculating the PDF of x. Ultimately y is given, but the final PDF calculation is of x. So answer will be in the x term only. Okay, answer will be in the x term only. ठीक है जी. Next question. Okay, so here, you know, if I go into depth of this, it will take another 30-40 minutes. So again, you have to let me know in the comment box whether you want to study this estimator theory. Okay, what is unbiased and biased estimator? What is maximum likelihood condition? Okay, these are, you know, one question can be expected from here. Right now, I'll give you the answer. Let S square be the variance of a random sample of size greater than 1 from a normal population, normal distribution pe hai. Okay, with an unknown mean and unknown finite variance. Consider the following statements: whether S square is an unbiased estimator of sigma square, okay, and S is an unbiased estimator of sigma. Okay, so S is an unbiased estimator of sigma square is true. Okay, S is an unbiased estimator of sigma is false. S is a biased estimator of sigma. Okay, and then when you talk about maximum likelihood estimator, n minus 1 by n S square. S square is the variance of the population that you have selected. You have a normal distribution, big set of normal distribution whose mean and variance is unknown, out of which you select a particular population of size greater than 1 and you calculate its variance. N minus 1 upon n S square is the maximum likelihood estimator of sigma square, true. Okay, and even under root n minus 1 ns is a maximum likelihood estimator of sigma, that also is true. Okay, the correct answer is, okay, only statement 2, because first is partially correct. Okay, first is partially correct. So you have to let me know if you want to, you know, there is one question from estimator. Before I explain you estimator, I have to explain you several other terms, so that can entirely become a session. That's why I'm not touching it here. Okay, you can take the answer, that is 2 only. Okay, that is statement number 2 is correct. Okay, so you can let me know in the comment box later on whether you want to go through this topic. So, you know, there are 2 topics option I'm giving you. One is about this probability, around hypothesis, around testing, around this estimations. Okay, and then another session regarding to that vector space, null space, row space, column space, left null space, and all those terminology that we have seen in one linear algebra question. Okay guys, so now guys, today is 17 December and from 16 December up to 22nd December, you have the next All India Open Mega Mocks. So these are open mega mocks. Okay, thousands of students across the country are participating. So you also participate and get to know your performance. The test from 16 December, okay, now is a full gate syllabus. Prior to this, multiple mixed subject tests were going on. So now exact full gate official syllabus exam, like 65 questions, 100 marks, 180 minutes. Right, so you can really test your performance right now, and don't worry even if you score low in the mock test right now, but it is important to start the mock test because eventually step by step you will grow. Step by step you will grow. Okay, and also guys, if you perform good, like the result will be declared on 23rd December. So if you perform good in this All India Open Mega Mocks, you also get benefits. okay, in the BYJU'S test series. So that test series will give you many more tests, subject wise, topic wise, and etc, etc, etc. Okay, and other than that, on the BYJU'S exam prep, already I told you about scholarship test, about the workshop coming up, about this all India open mock make. This is also on BYJU'S app, and there are several other practice quizzes topic wise available. Okay, you can just go to the BYJU'S exam prep. Okay, if you don't have it, get it from Google Play Store, or again you can go directly to the description of the same YouTube video. Just open the description. Okay, there is a link, click onto it and you can download. Okay, ji? Right, so today's PDF will be very important for you. Okay, so I'll share you the link of the PDF. I'll share you my PDF link. So that you can be connected in the Telegram as well, and you can get the PDF from there. Hope you have liked this. Please let me know in the comment box how did you like this initiative of solving all the GATE DS sample questions. And also, yes, Ankit, as you are mentioning, I would like to request you to mention in the comment box later on when the video gets over. Okay, I look into the comment box after some days, or maybe after 2-3 days, and if there is a demand, if there is a big demand, okay, at least a decent demand, I will plan up for the extra sessions, one from the linear algebra, vector space and basis concept. Okay, all the types of spaces, column space, null space, and this one, that is the probability hypothesis testing, the estimations of mean, variance, central limit theorem, all these things around this. Okay, I'll plan it up. Till that time, bye bye. I, Rakesh, will just sign you as of now. If you have liked it and if you have got good inputs from today's session, do not forget to put your attendance. And how do you put your attendance? Do not forget to hit the like button, okay, to show your enthusiasm and to show your attendance. Bye bye. Thank you. Stay safe and see you in another session.